Yeah, you just left and joined again.
Yeah, I was doing the settings.
Oh my goodness. Alright. If anyone's listening to this, just stand by and we will be with you shortly, just trying to make sure that everything's up and working.
Show on the road.
Yeah.
First race.
Just gonna hop on the YouTube channel and see if it's showing up. Here we go. Alright, stream is working. I can hear my voice, but not yours, Arthur. Can you rattle off some wise anecdotes and I'll see if I can hear you?
Rattle off a bit of this, bit out. Just to, well, testing. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Four, 5, 6.
Yeah, I don't think your voice can be heard, potentially. Are you on the PS5 headset or another one?
No, just a normal headset.
The PS5 one or a different one?
No, different. It's Corsair.
Oh, okay. Can you try maybe plugging it in if it's not already? In the meantime, I will link the stream into the chat.
Do you like me PC or something?
Yeah.
Setup going.
G'day to our viewers in the chat. We've got Flaming Midnight, Broke Vegan, and Brady Porter. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we're doing this all correctly. Oopsies, I see the description's not been updated. I'll sort that out. How do I do that? Okay, yeah, I don't know how to update the description, but we'll get that sorted maybe after the race. It's all good. Yeah, so for anyone just tuning in, we're just trying to sort out audio for our second commentator. I don't think that's coming through at the moment, so do bear with us and we'll be hopefully both coming through very, very soon once the
At some point today.
session starts. So have you tried plugging in your headset?
Yeah, I'm just getting a 3.5 millimeter cable to plug into my control. Right, she's plugged into the controller.
Okay.
I'm not too sure what other settings I need to change. But let's just verify and come through.
I'll just check. Can you keep talking a bit more and I'll run a quick test.
Quick testing, 1, 2.
Oh, I think it's working. Beautiful. Alright. Can someone in the chat just let us know if both our voices can be heard in commentary? That would be helpful. I'm pretty sure we're all good now. Jeez, we've got 19 viewers. I feel like a celebrity.
No pressure, mate. It's only our first race.
Yeah, no, first time commentating, guys. So hopefully it's a watchable experience for you. But yeah, we might balls a couple of things up. That's all right though.
Just you know what they say. Under promise, over deliver.
Yeah, that's
so
what we
that's
do.
Just what we're trying to go for.
Yeah, set the bar low, and then anything more
better is just bonus, mate. Bonus.
Yeah. So you're welcome, everyone, to the new season of Race Spec. This is the PS Pacific Open Series Tier 2. We are at Portugal at the Portimao circuit. Looks like we've got a full grid, which is pretty awesome.
It's beautiful, yeah.
It's a good sight. I was just saying to Arthur, my co-commentator, I should probably introduce us. So I'm Liam, kickbuttkiwi, and I've got my trusty sidekick Arthur, aka ardie-chengz.
The good one. No, I'm Batman. He's Robin. Just to clarify.
Yeah, we're still trying to sort out our roles here, but yeah, good to have two commentators, and yeah, we're getting into a new season. But yeah, I was saying to Arthur just off stream before that I don't really know who is going to be strong this season. I mean, I recognise a few names in there, but it's a bit of a blank slate. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see who rises to the top and who sinks like a stone to the bottom. Yeah.
The driver's already going out.
Yeah. Who's first on track? Looks like Dan the Racer in the Alpine. So we'll stay on board with him for a little bit. Everyone will start coming out. So we've got dry conditions. No immediate indication that there's going to be any rain, but as anyone who's played F1 2021 at all knows, it can go from the Sahara Desert to an absolute downpour in about 3 seconds. So,
and yet Jack would still recommend the dries.
He would, yeah. So hashtag never trust Jack.
Been burnt way too many times.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it, but definitely been traumatised.
It looks like in the YouTube chat, a few guys here saying Combat Wombats in for the win here.
Okay.
Broke Vegan
backing Combat Wombat. Is that a genuine backing or is that a mate shout out?
Just a mate shouting out a mate.
Yeah. Speaking of speaking of mate shout outs, there's a couple I'd like to make just to get the stream kicked off. First of all, to Honest Crook, he's I believe he's a reserve in Tier 2, and he's decided not to grace us with his presence tonight, which is a bit disappointing. Rumour has it he's off barbecuing and or DJing this evening, so
I think it's about a DJing good night. Most telling it.
Yeah, so that's disappointing, but you know, we all make mistakes, and we're a forgiving bunch, so we'll let this one slide.
What if it's priorities in mind, mate?
Well, that's what I think as well, but hey, look, it's a free country. The other one is Jojo Horslover. She is a she. She is one of the few. She may be the only female driver in race Spec this season. Who knows? But it's a possibility she's tuning in. So, g'day to the Horslover. Yeah, watch out for her in Pacific Tier 3 as a reserve driver this season.
Anyway. Looks like a few guys have started their fast laps.
Yep, I've been dawdling and watching down the racer, but he's presumably going to be the first one to set a time, and he does a 1:19.9, which I think is potentially crap, and Shockwave has been proved that point.
Just proving you correctly there, mate.
Yeah.
Combat Wombat, the early season favourite, he's cool. Quite close there. Not that much in it.
Yeah, Combat Wombat's in the mix, but then Future Dreamline has done a 1:18 flat on mediums, which does not bode well for the rest of the field. I think a 1:18 is a reasonably competitive time, as I say that. CN Goat beats it with a 17.9.
So he might be one to look out for though, Future Dreamliner.
Yeah.
On softs, I reckon that's quite a good, decent time.
Yeah, he's looking strong early on. And the racer with a 19.9 is not looking too promising. Someone
got yellows, Ferrari.
I
believe it's delayed.
Delayed is
having some issues there.
Having some issues. I think a few cars will be triggering yellows because that's just what happens when you pull over and try to let cars through sometimes. But in saying that, delayed was taking the rally line through that corner, which is not generally recommended.
Not ideal for the tyre wear.
Not ideal. And Combat Wombat has gone P1 provisionally, 17.8. So broke Vegan's early prediction is looking good so far. Don't really know where to look at this point, but
like everyone's just coming in on their first runs. Still a few in there, but it's still about a second to the pack.
Yeah, I'm on board here with Combat, and he doesn't look like he's on an in-lap. He's done 2 laps on those softs, and he's looking reasonably racy on this lap, although he's back off the back corner. So, in summary, who the heck knows what's going on here, but we'll do our best to keep the Simi in the loop. Yellows and Alpine Sector 3. Just another thing for the people watching the stream, the 2 commentators we're obviously watching the same session, but we possibly not always watching the same car, so if it sounds like we're looking at different things at times, it's probably because we are.
I'm on board down the racer now. Looks like he's starting a lap.
Yeah, Future Dreamline has just gone P2 on mediums. More now behind Combat Wombat.
Far so good for Dan.
Looks like he's up on his first sector delta. I'm not sure whether that's compared to himself or...
I've got purple on my end.
You've got purple? Okay, alright.
Purple sector 1.
Stay on board with Dan. He's a tricky right-hander that's known to cause many a spin.
I believe that's turn 8. It's called Samsung apparently. Go figure, just a little track trivia.
Alright.
Turn 8 around here. I'm not sure if it's a bit of a sponsorship going on there, but
Arthur is the track expert of the two of us, so many insightful comments in regards to the circuit? Just the session.
What time will he set? P8.
1:18.3. He's only half a second off P1, so as expected, the times are pretty close. But the admins of the league have done a good job historically putting people in the right sort of tiers to keep racing close, and it's looking at this early stage.
So far, I guess.
Yeah, early days, so don't want to count our chickens. Goodwill in P10 has done 4 laps in the softs, which is an interesting approach. I'm certainly one to want to do the minimum number of laps on each set of tyres. Some people like to absolutely go ham on them.
What's the tyre wear out here then? From memory, I mean, there's a lot of fast corners here and there, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's...
It could be higher tyre wear. There's also the possibility of the race being wet. If it's a wet race start, then you can, within reason, abuse your dry tyres and quality.
That's true. One thing as commentators you don't have access to, so
yeah.
Let's just wait and see.
So while we've been yakking, Jackie Prez has gone P1 in the Alpine, I believe, on a 17.6, which is about a tenth and a half quicker than Combat. Jackie's only done the 1 lap so far, so...
And Shockwave just goes out and does that.
Goes and destroys
the field by half a second. Anyway.
Half a second. This guy needs to be a tier 1. I'm partially joking.
You know what they say, mate? Every joke, there's a little bit of hint of truth or something along
the best
those
jokes
lines.
Have a hint of truth to them, and Shockwave is treading a fine line at the moment, but credit where it's due. It's a good time. He looks like he's on a thin lap, potentially. Jackie
I reckon
Prez.
his future Dreamliner's coming out right now. He was the guy who did the time. He's currently P4 in softs, I believe. Sorry, medium. He's just come out in soft, so just watch out for him.
Keep an eye on him. He's just starting his out lap. So he's on a flyer at the moment. Clarence, PhD and P6 in the Alpha. Looks like he's on a fresh set of softs and on a hot lap at the moment. We'll see what he can do. Coming through into the 3rd sector. That's about the limit of my track knowledge. He's looking tidy. Over the curb. Looking tidy. He's 7/10 off P1 currently. There's yellow flags for absolute days at the moment. I don't know who's causing those.
It's been pretty tidy so far.
It's not tidy, but is it quick is the question. No, he's not. He's using the inside, and he goes.
That inside line, P2.
P2. He's still 3/10 off Mr. Tier 1, Shockwave. But it's a good time.
That line though, I think, maximising your speed, unless he knows something we don't know.
It's definitely possible that there are people in here who know things that we don't.
I think that's nearly a fact, mate.
It's almost a guarantee.
Yeah.
We are just but mere mortals at this game, so...
Yeah.
Arthur, are you happy to watch the live chat? Because I just don't have...
Sure, mate. I'm just
socials.
keeping an eye on Fusion Dreamliner at the moment. He's just started his flying lap. Gone downhill, turn 5. Pretty neat. So far, so good.
Have we had a sector split yet? Oh, Shockwave's done the 17 flat. Goodness gracious me. He's in the Red Bull and he is absolutely flying. What can future Dreamliner do? He's looking tidy.
So far, so good. to the second split now. Is 8/10 up on his time.
Oh, here we go.
So I think this will be close. This will be close to the top. Not too sure about Shockwave, but this is, remember, he did the time on medium, so that 8/10 isn't a true value of his out and out pace. But here we go, final corner. Oh, they're all keeping to the inside. Must be a thing.
What's he done?
And he goes P1 by a 10-8.
Now, I did not check, like time trial times or anything for reference prior to this, but I'm pretty sure a high 16s is a good time. I think it's a very, very good time.
I mean, just to give you a bit of a comparison, Lewis Hamilton currently holds the lap record, and he did it at 1:18. So got a few people better than Lewis apparently in here. So
yeah,
figure.
Some quick guys, that's for sure. And it looks like at this early stage, Future Dreamliner in the Alpine and Shockwave in the Red Bull are the cars to beat, and they're in a bit of a league of their own at the moment. So we'll see what they can.
Huge gap to P3. Look at that.
Yeah, half a second. That's huge.
I hope it's a bit closer to the race, but or if you guys are sandbagging, otherwise.
Still 4 minutes to go, so plenty of opportunities to improve. I'm just riding on board at the moment with Sir Hawker in P19. He's done 3 laps on the softs, sitting down in P19. He's the last of the runners who set a time. He's done a 22 lap, which is not setting the world on fire, but we'll start somewhere and give it a fair crack. I see Reddy's still in the pits. The admin or whatever of the
admin.
league.
Cian Goat, he did a pretty quick sector split to his second sector. He crosses the line. Oh, P3.
P3. He's still best part of half a second off Shockwave. Can anyone bridge that gap?
He did a purple second sector though, that's the thing. So I thought he was going to be up there.
Maybe a mistake was made somewhere, because if he's got purple pace, you'd think he'd be closer than half a second to P3.
Those two. I only caught his last sector, so maybe he wasn't too shabby in sector 1.
Oh, seeing Goat's retired, what's he done? Is he binned it or is he in the pits? He's in the pits. Okay. Interesting move, an early retirement. Has he done a time that he's happy with?
I don't think he's in the free one that time, I guess.
Yeah, maybe trying to save his tyres for the race.
Well, no, he wasn't in the pits. He's in sector. Sector 2.
That's unusual.
I know.
Yeah. Place to bin it if he's done it there.
It looked like his car just pulled up to the side of the track.
Okay, maybe it's just. Well, if he's retired on track, he's potentially going to be in a bit of trouble with the stewards. That's a no-no in race spec, is retiring on track, I believe.
Not recommend.
Yep. Combat Wombat.
Oh no! Oh. I'm just on board with a Shah X. Just got a bit of traffic. I was just coming out of.
Was that his teammate that he had in front of him?
I
think it might have been.
Yeah, it looked like a McLaren.
Looking at the mini-map, there was a McLaren very close to him. Ex-Asher down in P15. He'll be looking to improve. By the way, if we completely mess up people's names, I do apologise. We're just A, guessing them, and B, slightly illiterate potentially, or I certainly am. So.
Oh, I think he was affected because he doesn't improve.
He's way down. He's at 118.9, still P15.
15. Let's have a look at some of the bottom guys here, see if he can improve.
Yeah, just running on board with Braden in P3. I don't know where he came from, but he's now up in third. Still 4/10 off Shockwave. Looks like Braden's on a in-lap or an out-lap.
How long do you go on the session? I don't think there's enough time for...
45 seconds.
Yeah. He might just be storing his energy for one last dash at the end. Right, he's in the pits. Alright. He's decided he can't improve.
Tonki's had a moment at turn 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever the heck that is. Purples and yellows down there.
Funky.
The old Tonkmeister. He's now retired.
Recognise that name.
On
Jackie Prez. Up to P3. He's not too far off from the top two.
Oh, he's
in the Alpine.
Yeah.
But Shockwave, he's currently on a lap. Just coming up to...
He's a 10th up.
Decent.
Coming through Sector 2. Can he find the extra 10th or so from here to topple future Dreamliner? This will be his final lap. The checkered flag is out. Coming through, he's hitting his apexes.
10-14, confident corner, keep it tight.
On the power.
So far so good. Is he going to stay on the inside?
I think he will.
He is. I think that's the thing, mate.
What's he going to do?
He improves.
He improved,
but
not he's still over a 10th behind, and he's done. Future Dreamliner is done. Jackie Prez is here on a lap.
Jackie Prez is
done.
He's about 3 seconds down in his PB, so he's out.
Clarence
Who else is out?
Slow.
I'm on Combat Wombat.
Combat's done as well. Crazy Kiwi. He's a Kiwi, so he's got every chance here. He is 1.6 off Cole, but I've got faith.
Gotta watch out for those Kiwis.
You gotta watch those Kiwis.
Yeah, you see what he does.
Saving the best for last.
He doesn't stick to the inside.
Oh, he's gone P3. Oh,
look out.
I'm not biased.
Well.
I'm not, maybe a little bit biased, but
if
very
anyone
impressed.
can't pick up on it, Mr. Liam here is a bit of a Kiwi, so anything with the word Kiwi in it, and he's your best friend, so...
Yeah, Crazy Kiwi's won me over.
Oh, it's a decent time. Anyone else?
Very decent. Came from way
pretty much. Okay, it was like in P.
He's P15, I think, and he's gone P3 with his final lap. That's
decent.
Wixie says go the Kiwi. I agree. Go the Kiwi indeed. So I think that is it for quali.
Sort of tightened up a bit there towards the end, because for a while it was about 6/10 from P2 to P3, but the Kiwi sort of bridged things back a bit. Maybe Future Dreamliner and Shockwave won't have it all to themselves, guys. Just have to wait and see.
Yeah, well, it looks like Crazy Kiwi's got good pace. Jackie Prez is up there. So,
will they have it in the race, though? That's the thing.
Well, yep, qualifying doesn't mean a heck of a lot.
See what sort of strategies people go with.
Indeed. So, qualifying over. Future Dreamliner P1. Shockwave P2. Crazy Kiwi P3. Jackie Prez P4. Braden P5. And working our way down. Clarence, CN Goat, Stovey, Combat Wombat, and Delayed Blade round out the top 10. Then we've got Bench Warmer, Goodwill. How do we get down the bottom of that? Toto, Dan the Racer, Aloran Fire Sky, Asher, Altonki, HWTC, Sir Hawker, and Reedy rounds out the pack. Reedy didn't set a time. Wouldn't have the foggiest idea why he's done that, but anyway.
Yeah, does he know something? Maybe he's given the rest of the pack a bit of a head start, last to first challenge maybe.
Yeah, he might fancy himself as a bit of a Yano Opmere. Thinks he can just blitz his way through. We'll wait and see. But, yeah, quali done and dusted for the first race. And yeah, as you mentioned, I mean, what is the strategy going to look like for this race? I'm not super familiar off the top of my head with what the best strat is.
From most tracks, the one stopper is usually the quickest, but who knows what weather's going to throw up here, so...
It's true.
Just have to wait and see who does what.
There's also the safety car possibility. There's a pretty high chance of a safety car, and when safety cars come out, people invariably come in and chuck some fresh rubber on, so it will be interesting to see how this plays out. So, dry weather. Future Dreamliner leads us away on the formation lap. How do I look at tyres?
It looks like the top 12 is on softs. Only Toto, Dan the Racer are both on mediums. Old Maiden P15, I apologise if I get this wrong. Oloren Fire Ski, probably botched up, but
close enough.
He's chosen to go with the softs, interestingly. Down 15. X A Shy, he's on mediums. Tonki, he's gone hearts. Well.
Wow. Okay.
HWTC, mediums. Sir Hawker, mediums, and Reedy to round us off.
Reedy,
soft tire.
the dark horse down there in P20. Keep an eye on him.
I don't know about that choice though. We've got a free choice of tyres, and unless you know something we don't know,
which is likely.
Yeah, very likely. But
G'day Honest Crook in the chat, by the way. He's made an appearance. He's finished his DJ gig for the night.
Off to the next session, mate. Off to the next club.
Yes. Busy life being the Honest Crook. But yeah, so most of the drivers here are starting on soft, certainly up the front, and then from P13 Toto down, we've got a bit of a mixture of tyres. The race predictor reckons that a one-stop is the way to go, whether you start on whatever tyre. It's a one-stopper in all likelihood, but we'll see if safety cars play a part. Just having a look at this early stage at the teams and who might be looking strong. See, we've got Crazy Kiwi top bloke in P3 in the Alfa Romeo, and Clarence's teammates in P6. It looks like one of the stronger combos. I just realised Future Dreamliner's in a Williams. I've been saying he's in an Alpine. Hold on. Anyway.
First race, mate.
First race. We'll put it down to first race. Alright. So the final cars line up on the grid. The Future Dreamliner will be stewing in that Williams cockpit.
Got Reedy just lined up, so he's good to go.
We're ready to go. Waiting for the lights.
Did the honours, mate.
1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are waiting, and we are go for the Portuguese Grand Prix.
Oh,
good start from Dreamliner.
From the back.
Oh, but there's a Red Bull up the inside. I've just taken the menu down. Oh, what am I doing? Here we go.
Oh,
Dreamliner still leads from
fiber.
Shockwave and Crazy Kiwi. What's going on down the pack?
Mostly neat. Oh, there's contact. The Sir Hawker, he's been hit.
Sir Hawker's been hit. He's still going.
X-Sharp, the McLaren, he's the other McLaren, looks like he's got a bit of damage, I think.
Bad start from the McLarens, that's an absolute nightmare. I've made a balls of that start, sorry people, but anyway, Future Dreamliner is P1, Shockwave P2, Crazy Kiwi P3 as they started. We'll bring up the position change while there's probably all sorts of mischief going on through the pack.
Looks like Clarence had taken Braden for P5. Out of the top 5, that's the only position change, it looks like.
Okay.
Still early days.
Oh, so Hawker's gone for a dive bomb and he's spun. Oh, McLaren having an absolute nightmare. It's not going well. Meanwhile, CN Goat has passed Combat, I believe, at P7. Combat's
round out their first lap. Looks like Shockwave's a bit too far away to go 40 past, but he is going for it. He's got ERS. Does he go for it? He does.
Oh, he goes for the dive.
Change for the lead.
Has he held it?
He has. Yes, he has.
Well. Shockwave. Start of lap 2 takes the lead.
Get it done early. What's been happening back here?
The position change.
So Hawker stayed out. Way down.